One of the most recognizable board games is getting an upgrade. Miss Monopoly has debuted, and we are here to find out what people think about this new version and its rules. You know that the Monopoly board game has launched a new version called Miss Monopoly to celebrate women's empowerment.
I didn't know that.
Some of the rules are, for example, female players receive $1,900 at the beginning of the game compared to $1,500 with male players. Girls also get $240 each time they pass go on the board, while boys get only $200. Okay?
Carry on.
Yes. Do you think that the message behind that women are not productive as men and need to be overcompensated instead of being a message of female empowerment?
I don't know that it's a method of female empowerment. I don't know what they're hoping to achieve by that.
Well, if children from 8 years who aren't aware about the real world play this game, don't you think the roles can incite conflict between boys and girls? And how can you explain to a boy that a girl has an advantage?
Yeah, there's definitely would cause issues if you're sending that message. There's no way to really justify that. So, yeah, I don't know how you'd explain that to them.
Well, my first question, do you know that the Monopoly board game has launched a new version called Miss Monopoly to celebrate women's empowerment?
No, I didn't.
Okay, more about this game is that some of the rules are, for example, female players receive $1,900 at the beginning of the game compared with $1,500 for male players. Girls also get $240 each time they pass go on the board, while boys get just $200. Now, do you think that the message behind is that women are not as productive as men and need to be overcompensated?
I don't think I do think they are as productive as men, but I have no objections to them giving us more money.
Well, instead of being a message of female empowerment.
Yes. What would you think?
Well, I'm getting jealous of this extra money. I don't think it empowers women.
No.
Just to give them extra money.
But it helps them.
Well, if children from 8 years who aren't aware about the real world play this game, don't you think the rules can incite conflict between boys and girls?
Yes, I would have thought that would be the situation. Because I believe that everybody should be equal. Boys, girls, race, anything. Everybody's equal.
Good. How can you explain that to a boy that a girl has an advantage?
Well, in this day and age you can't, because years ago boys would earn more money than girls, but today you could earn the same. So I don't think there is an advantage, and I don't know how I would explain it other than it's a gift for the girls.
Do you prefer the old version where every player has the same conditions?
Yes.
Why?
Why? Because it's a fair game. You start off the same, you have the same money, the same conditions, the same rules, and I think that's what life should be about. Everybody has the same rules.
And do you prefer the old version where every player has the same conditions?
Yeah, I think it's wrong to differentiate between boys and girls. Yeah, everybody should be given the same chance in life, so there's no reason to give the girls extra.
Some of the rules are, for example, female players receive $1,900 at the beginning of the game compared to $1,500 for male players. Girls also get $240 each time they pass go on the board, while boys get just $200. Well, don't you think that the message behind is that women are not as productive as men and need to be overcompensated?
No, I know some very good financial managers who are women, so I don't think that applies.
This is what we've got for you today. For Undercurrent, I am Moses Lugusa.